Following the rate of unemployment that has resulted from recent development in science and technology, one may be forced to wonder if it is necessary to attend a higher institution of study. Well, the sad truth is that while getting a degree is essential, in the next 10 years, artificial intelligence, machine learning, robotics, nanotechnology, 3D printing, genetics, and biotechnology would cause widespread disruption to labor markets. In this video, I will be sharing 10 degrees that will be rendered useless as a result of AI. 1. Banking and Finance. You probably might be surprised to see that degrees in this currently lucrative industry will be useless in the nearest future. Well, although it is bitter, the truth is that AI and other technological advancements will cause lots of jobs in the banking industry to become laid off. Due to the improvement in financial technology, banks will need fewer and fewer branches. As a result, more people in the banking industry will lose their jobs. Well, this is not to say that banks will be run entirely by robots, but the point is that banking jobs will no longer be needed in the nearest future. Hence, make your career decision wisely. Also, robot advisors are predicted to replace investors and hedge fund managers. They can read the likelihoods of potential investments in an instant, whereas it can take a person a long time to make such predictions. 2. Marketing. Marketing is well known as an industry where there is usually a high level of competition. If your results are down a couple of months in a row, the odds are against you. Many marketers have lost contracts simply because they did not live up to expectations. Companies now consider the knowledge of digital marketing and analytic tools and strategies over academic qualification in marketing. Marketing changes so often that it is impossible to build an academic course around it that will keep up with the dynamic and sudden changes in the marketing industry. These changes make it hard for the degree to stay relevant for a long time, except of course if new professional courses back it. So, coupled with the usual pressure, traditional marketing is also already being disrupted with the presence of digital media and marketing technologies. Future advances in information technology will negatively affect marketing jobs and will make a degree in marketing less useful. 3. Art History. Art history is a high niche subject that has already been perceived as being one of those degrees that do not guarantee a well-paying job after graduation. With artificial intelligence and related technologies, the already difficult situation of art history is worsened. 2 researchers from Rutgers University in New Jersey developed a system that uses new machine learning techniques to train algorithms to recognize the artist and style of a fine art accurately, while revealing connections between artists and entire painting styles. Interestingly, 60% and 45% of the time, the artist and the style of the work were identified respectively. While there is still lots of room for improvement, shortly art historians will have artificial intelligence to compete with. 4. Accounting. According to a Forbes report on the future of accounting, it is expected that accounting tasks such as tax, payroll, audits, and banking will be wholly automated using artificial intelligence. Tasks like invoice payments, bank reconciliations, risk assessments, and time-consuming audit processes will be quicker and better handled by accounting software. Technology is changing the future of accounting in business, and cloud accounting packages like Xero and QBO have made accounting software finally accessible from anywhere on any device. Although there are arguments that these advancements will help and not hinder accounting, there are still real threats to traditional accounting job roles. Diverse sources have predicted that accountant roles will move towards consulting and advising. If that be the case, then fewer regular accounting jobs will be available. Restaurants and supermarkets have now introduced touchscreen ordering and payment, meaning there is no need for a cashier. Online shopping has reduced the need for there to be physical stores with job losses in delivery, sales, and management. 5. Mass communication. Mass communication is at a risk, thanks or no thanks to contemporary media on one hand and technological advancement on the other side. With social media and blogging platforms, everyday people are also significantly encroaching into the jobs of journalists. On the other hand, news organizations have started using machine learning algorithms to write their stories. Forbes magazine already uses an AI tool called Betty to assist in providing reporters with first drafts and templates for news stories. In November 2018, Chinese state news outlet Xinhua created the first female AI news anchor. Jia Jia, a humanoid robot journalist, interviewed Kelvin Kelly, the editor of Wired magazine. This trend is only seen its early stages. More innovation and ultimately disruption is possible to follow, and this will make mass communication a redundant course. 6. Anthropology. Before the advent of AI, the jury was out on the study of anthropology because despite its glamour, much portrayed by Indiana Jones, it never really offered a realistic career path for a majority, at least not without a doctorate. Some people even say that there is a reason why there are so few archaeologists around. There is no guarantee of a viable career. This report is not meant to dim your burning desire for anthropology. Instead, it is a caution that you need to heed. 7. Studio arts. Did you know that in April 2017, 3 young Frenchmen started an outfit named Obvious, which have been able to produce 11 artworks just by teaching a computer about art history and showing it how to do its work? Well, I guess you did not. Predictions are high that more of such innovations and even better ones are yet to come. As a matter of certainty, the first ultra-realistic robot artist named Ada was launched recently, and it is only a matter of time before versions pick up the baton. Although the idea of studying studio arts is not necessarily stupid, as no painter, sculptor or performer has ever gone out into the world without expecting to get rich. However, technology has given the world robot artists. These automated artists can create thousands of new, unique images at the touch of a button. 8. Fashion design. A degree in fashion design isn't such a bad idea, but if you choose to study in today's world, you need an innate artistic ability, a strong aptitude for creativity, and a healthy fear for AI. Indeed, the fashion world will not be spared by the fourth industrial revolution. The birth of advanced forces like Stitch Fix is a sign that the revolution is here. Stitch Fix provides stylish apparel by allowing you only to fill out a profile. Your data is analyzed by a machine, which helps stylists choose pieces that fit your taste, needs, and budget. How awesome! The best part is that you don't even need to come collect at the store. It gets mailed to you. Undoubtedly, there will be better versions of Stitch Fix. So you should ally with AI if you want to excel in the fashion industry in the nearest future. 9. Healthcare degrees. Artificial intelligence and related technologies are increasingly prevalent in business and society and are beginning to be applied to healthcare. These technologies have the potential to transform many aspects of patient care, as well as administrative processes within provider, payer, and pharmaceutical organizations. There are lots of AI tools and programs that will severely impact the medical field. Some of these areas are medical diagnostics, radiology, and medical imaging, among others. With AI, it will become easier to diagnose complex cases and rare diseases, process lab results, medical histories, diagnostic images, and patient characteristics. Although the aim of AI in healthcare could be to provide professionals with better decision-making tools, the jobs that mostly involve repetitive tasks are likely to be at risk. Hospitals may make use of robots to carry out surgeries, reducing the potential for error. 10. Law. You were shocked to see this on the list, right? But the truth is that machines are well on their way to making this degree worthless in the nearest future. While you can still make a pretty penny as a lawyer depending on your specialty, it is worth noting that lawyers spend a lot of time gathering and analyzing data, creating or reviewing legal documents, and numerous other mundane tasks. Much of this grunt work has already been automated. Also, there are more than 1,500 startups out there trying to streamline the legal world even further. Even though this development wouldn't immediately eliminate all legal jobs, it means that it will take far fewer lawyers and especially paralegals to handle the same level of work. Because lawyers tend to pay excellent attention to detail and are highly versed in reasoning, a unique alternative field will be programming. Programming languages are built around logic and require every bit as much attention to detail as any contract. Best of all, There are lots of courses online that can help you learn, including some from top-tier universities like Stanford, MIT, and even Harvard. The reason why these degrees are tagged useless is that years from now, their input won't be relevant, as AI would be used to carry out the activities. This assertion does not mean that you should destroy your certificate, but for you to expand your knowledge so that in the nearest future, AI will aid you instead of rendering you useless.